everybody, it's time for the third video, and I'm gonna play through, I hope that I can play through all of the games in this video, which would be very nice. We start up with Squinty and Pasty by ZendSeeker, JeanBombeur, and Salutcest. No idea what's going on with those names. Here we have a full screen, and as usual, full screens never work for me the first time I boot the game. No reason why. No idea why. Squinty and Pasty, Dunjai of the Unknown. Space to jump. Oh, that's a nice jump. Ear X to interest. I do like this. Press B or L. That's a very weird button to use. So we're using E, R, B. R should... What's going on here? So we're supposed to use both B and space. S, D, or what's going on with the buttons? What the fuck is going on? Why are you using, like, the control bindings is insane. I have no idea which buttons to use here. The checkpoint. You might as well just activate the checkpoints automatically. That could have been interacted with the same button as you interact with everything else, right? Why would there be a separate button for interacting with those things? I'm just so confused. Here I got something. Now I teleported back. Just press the wrong button. I am so confused here. The platforming is not terrific. It's very quick. You fall very fast and you jump very fast, giving you very little time to react. But that's fine. I mean, that's sort of how some platformers are. Don't fall down. Let's just go back. Very weird. Like I'm still having a hard time to understand what's going on with the controls. Why on earth I would be using these controls? I fall down. Not bad. Oh, it reset. All right. It's very hard to sort of very imprecise. Wow. Let's go here instead. This place isn't very much easy. This isn't all that much easier though, because this is just so weird. There's so many choices I would never have done. You keep your momentum. Your momentum is increased when you respawn. Like you have insane sideways momentum when you respawn. Wow. Level layout is very interesting as well. Like all over the place, really. Jesus Christ. Is it playing like at a too fast frame rate for me? It's like super... Everything is so fast. Now I'm stuck here. This doesn't make any sense. We'll kill ourselves. Oh yes, I made it. Back to the door. Yeah, sure. Is the door down here though? Better be. I have. I mean, I have. There's another key. Did the other key go back? Are you serious? Are you serious? Like for real? That's insane. That is just so weird. Can I get to the door? Can I apply them to the door somehow? Is there a third button for this? I can rotate this? Yeah. There I went back. So yeah, I'm done playing that. I am just very confused by this control settings. It's you're using space and B and E and R and shift and the arrow keys. I'm so confused. It's like so unconventional and a lot of times it felt like the same. Like, why would you need several interact buttons with different things? So that was rather weird. It was very hard to control. I mean, I have played at least a few thousand hours of platforming, and I feel like I'm an artisan platform player, but I had a hard time playing that game. So there was something going on with the platforming that was a bit weird. I did like the animations. I thought it was kind of fun how the legs stayed in place when you jumped. I didn't understand how to bring the parts to the door. I mean I found 3 of 4. So if I had been able to activate the door with them somehow, I would probably have beaten like 3/4 of the game there, maybe, if there isn't more behind the door. But yeah, I did miss a lot of content because I had a hard time playing it. So let's play Fog of War Beta by iChunkiMunki. Alright, this seems like a short game. Train 3 workers, build 1 hatch leaf, train 6 warriors, destroy enemy base. Why are there 2 S here? Train worker, 1 worker, 2 worker, 3 worker. Cost 25 something. Hard soil. Does it cost 25 hard soil? Stabber Thorn. So there is a bit too much audio going on. Everything is making like so much noise. Which is interesting. This is something now. What is this Stabber Thorn? This is like a tower, I guess. Build 6 warriors. Stop attack. Alright, so that attack stuff. Hatch leaf, let's do the hatch leaf. Build command bud. Train a few more workers. There seems to be no, like in Warcraft 3 you have like food that every worker takes a certain piece of food, and then you can only have a certain amount of workers, limited by that. Here I seem to be able to just pump out workers as much as I like. Though I'm running out of I'm running out of minerals. Is there a way to move the screen? There's no way to move the screen, so I am pretty much stuck to play until I run out of minerals. I mean, this is pretty cool, right? There is a foundation here for a game. There are warriors over there. Why would you go? Can we kite them here? Get them here? You guys back in. Are they anymore? So I'm uncertain how I move the screen. Now I got a shit ton of. Did I have this many workers? Suppose I did. And I had that. Wow, do I have 600 fucking? Wow, okay. So as you can see here, I'm sort of stuck here. I found an enemy base over here. Suppose maybe I can start moving my monitor when I have 6 warriors. There are 5 here now. Okay. Get out a 6th one here. Now. Sorry, so I moved the mouse to the end of the screens. This function isn't working very well. It would have to be a bit more precise. The mouse would need to be locked to the screen, so it can't escape the screen. I mean, it might work better in full screen, but I can't make it full screen. It's a bit too fast, really. It's a bit too slow, sorry. I know what this game is about. Not really sure if it fits the theme. I guess it kind of does. It's a very basic Warcraft 3 single-player game. I mean, it's a beta, I guess. It's an interesting concept. There's not really all that much going on to it so far. I might have missed some, but I got the general idea. Arbitrary by Feather Dreams. There's a readme file. Yeah, nothing in there. Start. Enter. Alright. I do not like reading. For a game like this, I would prefer it. It was some kind of way to sort of speed things up. Because what I like less than reading is reading at a slower pace than I would have read normally. Alright. this would really need a quicker. I guess you're sort of trying to deliver a vibe. Oh look, here we are. I am actually writing. Sure. I had no idea I was writing responses. Elephant. Car. Was that not an elephant? Oh. Gray, maybe? Call me Gand. This is sort of meaningless, isn't it? So far, I mean, you're sort of building a relation with the guard. Yes. Now he starts calling me by name. That's kind of nice. No. What is the right response then? Dad. I mean, it looks like a table, but it wasn't clearly. Am I so shit at looking at drawings? I mean, that is animal, maybe? Is the other a furniture? I mean, it clearly looks like a table. Furniture. No. Maybe. No. Oh, forgot to say something. You should have made so it's impossible to go skip to the next scene with a blank statement. I mean, it's a table. Did I misspell it? Bed. It could be a bed, I guess. Yes. I do. So I have to write the exact phrase that you want me to write. Water. Was there anything in the README? Could it be a bed? No, it's not a bed. I will. juice, like beer. No. Oh my god, really? I mean, it's not a table, it's not a bed. Might be some, it's like a foot table, like a stool. That's a stool? Okay. What the fuck, really? Your final appraisal. Okay. You want a drink? Do I have to find out what drink I want? Milk. Is it over? Okay. Well, I mean, there is obviously something more to it. And with a jam game, it's always hard to know if there is actually something more to it or if it's just some random bullshit that you made up for the jam to sort of try to make it seem like there's more to it. But I guess there's more to it. Maybe there's something to the answers, a stool, a glass of milk, a an animal. I don't really see it. Uh, there might be something with the guard. Who was the guard? Why was he there? Yeah, I mean, I'll think about it for a while, but I'll play along. I play other games in the meantime. Uh, it's a good-looking game. I would have preferred if I could have skipped the messages a bit more, because I really knew what he was going to say when I've seen the prompts for the 6th or 7th time. Did I skip anything? No. Where by Deep Fright 3. Let's go. And since it's full screen, it will not work for me. Maybe I can do like that. Nope. I have to restart it. This is so weird. Here we are. Where? Created for GMC Jam. Okay, good. Move. Fire space. There's no audio at all. It knows where you are. You do not. Good luck. Am I supposed to shoot it? Sorry? What? I know where I am. I can just shoot it several times and I'll be fine. You win. Took 16 seconds. I mean, it's not very hard to figure out where. What? I mean, it's always in the same place. Yeah. Maybe not use the shoot fire mechanic, the fire button as the same as the skip the ending button, because then you'll end up skipping the ending. Not really sure what was going on. He was just standing there. I shot him a few times and he died every time. He might have killed me the last time, but didn't really matter to me because there was nothing more to it. It knows something you don't. It really fits the theme, but in the end of the in the end of the day, it's not really all that fun. But yeah, it's a cool idea. The Cat in the Room by Kasityokerho. Let's play it. Cat in the Room. Kasityokerho. Kasityokerho. Space. Let's not go full screen. Day one. Okay. Is there any audio? Maybe. Oops. Now space shouldn't skip the message, it should simply draw out the full message, and then pressing skip again should skip the message. Sorry, pressing space again should skip the message once the message is fully drawn. Because right now there seems to be no way to quickly draw out the message without skipping it. Is this about anxiety? This is dark. There were some alignment issues with the sprites there. My depth was lower than the door, for example. We made it. They only seem to get worse by the day, don't they? Why do they even care? Who are they to judge you? The cat isn't real. I mean, there are plenty of people who are alone here. No, never mind. Fuck. Oh, look, I can use the mouse. That changes things up a bit. Maybe we should just rest for a while. This is fucked up. Oh shit, right, don't use the mouse on them. And here I should be above. No, I mean, it doesn't look great. I think there should be two layers of this this light, one which I'm above, one which I'm below. Day 3, alright, that's a big cat. So now there could have been some, I maybe missed the instructions about the mouse being usable. Here's someone. Oh, we're supposed to fucking shank him, alright. I'm just trying to play video games and I have to shank people. Let's go in here. Shank him. Here we are. It's one shitty cat. Now I'm a cat. Was I a cat before? Okay, so that was morbid and kind of cool. Um, Not sure if that's U3 or no U4U or 4U. Is this sort of continuing or is it over? Um, I suppose it's over. If this is not over, then it's a bit too slow, really. These are the 3 people I heard. Was I cat? Were I a cat from the start, though? I don't think I was. Maybe I was. I'm uncertain. Don't look like a cat. So yeah, kind of cool. I guess I'll put it in here. It's sort of the normal theme solution of there's something weird going on and you're not really sure what it is. It's not necessarily they know something you don't. Uh, I mean, I guess I could find it if I thought about it for a while. Yeah, cool game. Temple of Truth by Bart. Your mission remarks to you, dear Jack, by the time you're 16. Should I read this? I read so much in my normal days. Uh, Speak of a fountain that grants power of clairvoyance to annoy enemies. Look at the fountain. Give us the juice. Okay, cool. Interact, walk, jump with space, I guess. Okay. So the platforming controls are not good. The jumping is not. This is not how jumping works. Like you don't jump really fast and then slowly float down. It doesn't feel natural. I mean, it works. It works well enough. Can he do something with that? I forgot the controls. Are the controls written here as well? No. There were controls before though, weren't there? I see, I see. Let's restart it. See if we can see the controls. Walk, interact, dash. How do I dash though? I see nothing. Is he coming to me? Yeah. I see an invisible glitch in the fabric. Where do you see the glitch though? Here's something, right? Can't get that far. What am I supposed to do here? I'm sort of looking for an invisible platform here. I think there's something here that I'm hitting my head on, though I'm uncertain how to get further than this. I see an invisible glitch in the fabric. Okay, cool. How do I find that invisible glitch? Yeah, here you are. I didn't get further than this. Got to the second room. I mean, I can go hit one of these, but yeah, that didn't make any sense. They're just ground entities. Okay, so I have no idea what to do here. And don't seem to be able to do anything worthwhile, so I'm gonna quit it. You see what happened for me. I have no idea how to progress anymore. It was a bit rough around the edges, no animations. The enemies weren't enemies, but rather just ground moving around. So yeah, not too much going on there. Dr. Swiss 4 by HayManMarc. Let's play it. HayManMarc games. Hayman games. Dr. Swiss. Uh, do I have to read this? Uh, yeah, I didn't really read them, but this is better. I like this. Air keys was for movement. Left, jump up. Right, jump down. Find the air duct exit. Jump through platforms. Beware of these guys. Then use spacebar to detach the grate, and then again. Alright. This is a better platformer than the previous one. This jumping makes more sense, equally fast up and down. Can I? Yeah, this is kind of cool. Avoid these things, no worries. Is it too loud? It's kind of loud. Hope you can hear me. We just sit around for this one to come. There we are. It's a little weird how you have to double jump to get up to the next floor. Yeah, that was totally not worth reading through the story, right? I'm glad I didn't do that. So yeah, it was a cool idea. I liked the forklifts moving around, and everything was rather smooth. It was a little weird how you couldn't jump up to the next level, but rather had to double jump inside of the steel bulks, I guess you could call them, steel beams, maybe. But other than that, I mean, it's cool, but it's unfinished. Doesn't really do anything. Could have cut the story from it to save us from reading about the story when there was nothing to it. My Sumi's Escape. Alright, so I'll play that later, because I can't play it right now. Unless I maybe... I'll play it later. Is there a way to... No. Okay, so I'll play it later. Sundar Sim by Grizzlius Maximus. I could do like this, wait. Here we are. Downloads. We have the GMC there. We'll play that later. Desmond. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is Sundara Sim by Grizzlius Maximus. It's kind of fun. You know, he knows something you don't. By the way, I'm the first human I see. Yeah, we could. Oh, that's kinky. Let's throw. Let's kick his chair. I'll kick him again to show him I like him. I got into a loop. Let's not. That will probably just trigger the loop again. I'll go this way. You did a good job. Did I get into the loop? Yep. That's that. I mean, walking is a bit weird. All right. So I mean, doing loops like that is an easy way to sort of keep the content up, but doesn't really contribute. You can go into it as many times as you like. I read pretty fast as well, just so you know. My name's Jean. Let's go out there. I guess we can go in here. Don't read that fast, I just skip some. I'll take the curry rice. Does it really matter? Can I have some more curry? Okay. So I mean, it's well drawn. It's kind of cool. This is kind of weird. I'm sorry. Maybe I went a bit too fast. Did he drop the homework or did he fall down? I suppose he dropped the homework. Wait a second. Yeah, all right, there we are. So not really sure about that ending. Maybe it was deeper than I realized, but yeah, I mean, it was kind of fun to have it from that perspective for once. But yeah, didn't really understand what it was going about for a while there. But let's play the My Zoom is Escaped by Team Zoom. My Zoom is Escaped by Team Zoom. I got a little distracted there because I got people in my room. Mr. Zoom is Escape, was that it? Mr. Zoom is Escape, okay. Here we go. It's some kind of cat. Yeah, cat. Here we are. Press enter to continue, okay. And we cannot speed this text up in any way, can we? You may use the left and right arrow keys to walk. Those are all the controls you'll need. Alright. So we cannot jump over there. You need to be able to jump. I wish you could tell me how to speed up texts. That would be great. Double jump. Hold down up to sprint, really? So there is no reason to have the text so friggin' slow. And running with up is kind of weird. So yeah, this is a very, very poor choice of how to present the information. It's very, very slow and it will keep on showing up. Take ages to get through. That being said, I do like the game otherwise, like the idea of being presented with more and more information for every time you fail. It fits the theme well. These are going about pretty weirdly now. Need to be able to double jump. Wall jump? I can wall jump. It's very poorly functioning though. But it's in there. So the shooting mechanic is kind of weird as well. I'm just as fast as my bullets, or just almost as fast as my bullets. And the vacuumers are flying around. Please don't tell me it'll restart again and I'll have to take all of these freaking things. So there we have all of these, I think. Surprise, Mr. Sumi, okay. Okay, so I scored 2,210. That was amazing. Um, it was, I mean, I do like the idea. I don't think the execution was quite as good. I think the information display was way too slow, and it sort of, uh, it just stayed. It was like an overlay over the game, and you could move around with it on top of the game, which made everything feel a bit like unpolished. The same goes for the lack of animation or the platforming was very basic. The control scheme was very weird. Running with up is something I've never seen before. Running with shift makes sense, maybe, or yeah. Um, it wasn't like it introduced things to you every as long as you when you progressed in the game, it kept on introducing new things to you. But the things that you were introduced to weren't really all that interesting. It was the ability to jump, and then the ability to run, and then the ability to shoot, and then it was over. But I guess it was a case of running out of time, because it was very quickly over that game. But yeah, it's a fun idea. We are at 48 minutes. Let's keep on playing and see if we can get through them all. Listen to Me by AJTheApple. Listen to me. Okay, sure. Blue guy, I'm going to need you to stay right here. Alright, let's not do that. Okay. Oh shit. Fuck. So it's hard to read this text while focusing on the platforming. I do like the hitboxes of the spikes. It's rather, they are rather slim. They're not amazingly slim, but rather slim, which is necessary in a game like this. I am shit though. I'm trying to get by it too fast, I guess. Would have liked if you had 2 lives, because you bounce away from the spikes in a very satisfying way. It would have been nice if you were allowed to continue. It's very hard platforming from the get-go. Can you decide your jump height? Yeah, you can. Alright. So this is very difficult. See if we can get through it. Let's focus a bit. Let's focus a bit. No? One more. So yeah, what happens is that I don't really read what he says because I'm so focused on getting through the really hard and difficult platforming sections. No, really. Fuck. I knew I was gonna fail. Oh, fuck. Alright, here we go. We'll be playing this game for a while. Yep, I'll be playing this game for a while. Here we are. Okay. There we are. I think I should have just stayed in the start and then I would have won it. Can I jump through? I can jump through them, right? I believe I learned that from the previous level. Which means that I could go like that. That would make sense, right? Not going all around, just taking that on the way up. And then landing maybe there, yeah. Let's try that. No, fucked up. I think that's possible though. Saves me some time. Fuck, it's really hard though. There we are. Oh, really? Crap. There we are. Let's see here. Oh goodness, really? Okay, so no dying here. This is annoying. Oh, really? Fuck. I was through all of them almost. Oh, these are checkpoints though, right? That's pretty good at least. Are there 2 waves? Yeah, there are only 2 waves here. That was close. Shit. Really? How do I survive that though? I just follow it? I'm unsure how far I've progressed because before there were checkpoints. Now it's just no checkpoints. Or maybe it's just that it's randomized and I have to get like a certain amount of them in a row. Yeah, that's probably it. There's no checkpoint, I just got this from the start the second time I played. These are pretty difficult. Oh, really? Sorry. Fuck. So this is kind of silly, really. I have to sit through 10 of them or something. They're not all that fun either. That's the best one, and it's just... This one is the most annoying one because it takes so long. It's just repeating the same motion while not messing up. Oh, I thought he was going to disappear. Last try. Otherwise I'm out. I need to play through the other games. Oh, really? Okay, one more try. This is just silly. They live for way too long. It becomes sort of it becomes a bit squishy. Just like you're sort of cheating your way through it. That's a good one. And these, okay, never mind, it was the same again. Uh, when it sort of becomes about getting as far as you can to the edge of the map. Oh shit, that's close. We started with the next wave before I hit the button. That's interesting. What? That wasn't even remotely close to hitting me. That was not even close. If you run back the video there, it was not even close to hitting me. So I think, I mean, I might have seen wrong, but that felt like it was miles away, meaning that the hitboxes were a bit strange. Yeah, it was fun. I did enjoy it. I like hard platformers, but the boss was not satisfying. It was just the same waves over and over again without any indication of how many of them you would have to complete. I think I completed like 6 or 7 of them when I got my best run. And still I had no idea how much longer I would have to sit and just try to survive. So yeah, I was probably pretty close, I hope. But that's the end of that game. Let's play Elementary by Sirham. Sirham. 57 minutes, alright. A, need to move, W to enter doors, click on items, and people to solve mysteries. When you know who done it, hit escape. Llamas, he says. You found a key. So there's nothing here. Oh, that's how I interact. I think I'm asleep now. Sort of weird what you can interact with and what you can't interact with. Sometimes you use W to interact with things, otherwise you have to click on them. It would have been better to just use the same all the time. I haven't even found a body yet, have I? Parrot? How did I get out? Alright, that was a door. Oh, there's like... There's nothing going on here. Where's the cat? I have seen the cat now. You asked about the cat. Did you ask about the cat? I have. Where was the door? Was it over here? This was the door, right? Unable to move through it. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. Deadly beating. It's the same thing. So I'm not sure if there is... I didn't find a way to progress any further. I found a key for something, but that's about it. So there was a lot of pretty weak flavor text to everything. Everything was rather... Like, everything was very, very plain. Characters just said one basic line of text which didn't mean anything. There was no real mystery solving. It was just about pressing the right like clicking the right item. Sure, there might have been some more mystery solving later on, but you lost me too early, so I didn't actually have time to find it. Let's play Shadow Realm by Braydee Johnson. Or Braydee Johnson. Press enter. I will. Alright, so it's you. That's a stump. It's you. Okay, so okay, that's me. Alright. See, mystical, strange, altered drawing. The things are not really overlapping properly. And there it crashed. Alright, cool. Let's just do a quick more. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. So here we are out of the room. That's me. He wants an item to use on the. So yeah, the depths are sort of messy. Now I can't talk to him. Okay. Bring me an item you would wish to use on this item. On this altar. I can get you like. I can get you a stick again, but then you'll crash. Yeah, so that's the end of the game. Crashes for me, sorry. It looked cool, it had no point, nothing going on. It was, I couldn't make any sense of it at least. Sorry. Murder at the Lansbury. Do we have time to play this? We are pretty far in. We might as well go through the last ones of them. Oh, it'll be tight. Let's see. Murder at the Lansbury. Play. 2 policemen. Murder has been committed. The butler had been stabbed in the back, sold the mystery interactive in. Okay. I do not like reading, which is a shame for you. Oh yeah, this is not gonna be a game for me. Only when I heard Emma scream, and only left when I heard Emma scream when she found the body. It wasn't me. Ava, well, let's find Emma first. Emma, here. I was preparing lunch the entire time. I actually did see Ashley in the kitchen for a bit. I know she saw me. She was lying. It wasn't me. Let's find Ashley. I was just getting a snack in the kitchen. I didn't even see Emma. And now that I think about it, I saw flour at the murder scene from her cooking lunch. It must have been her. So that's the end of that trail. I was in the den reading the newspaper the whole time. Pretty much stayed there the entire morning. It wasn't me. I was preparing lunch. I was doing the laundry at the time of the murder. It wasn't me. It wasn't. I was planting some magnolia seeds in the front lawn. I never even went inside the house. Well, I think check the clue bank. Okay. That's so I had to click here. Emma claims that she saw Ashley and that Ashley saw her. Yes, it's one of those two. I'm uncertain what I'm supposed to do now. Are there any more clues I can get? Here we are. Let's see here. Miss, could you please tell me what happened? Uh, what did you cook for lunch? What did you cook for lunch? How do I continue? I forgot how I... Can I... There. I pressed it. Okay. It was quick lunch today with some roast chicken and rice, so there's no flour. That was an amazing clue. Oh my god, it must be in the other one. You can add, if you change from because you're writing I'll with 3 L's or 1 I and 2 L's. You know that you can add the not the apostrophe. Is that what it's called? If you change the way you handle text, if you write instead of writing a double apostrophe, instead of writing a single apostrophe in your string, you can use the double apostrophe instead, and you can add apostrophes to the text. That was very messy explained. Alright, let's see here. Again, alright, I was in the office for an important business call. I was in the den watching TV the entire day. She was reading the newspaper before, wasn't she? Yep. I am super smart. Let's see here. That did not lead anywhere. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. I think this will solve the game. Like, this game will solve itself. Never mind. So right after the murder, the time where the real murder would have been wiping you. Ashley came to be answering the home phone for Michael, but the home phone is in the security room. So I think they did it together, she and Michael. Oh shit! Oh right! Yay! I did it. Oh, I could just wait. This is not proof of anything. But there was no twist to it. All right, that's kind of weird. I thought it would be some kind of twist. Why would there be a smart speaker? So there might be more to this story. Once again, it's sort of when you're playing jam games, you don't really know if you're supposed to think into it too much or just let it be. So I don't really. I'm just smashing through them. I feel like there might be more to that game than meets the eye, because otherwise the story was really bland. So she claimed to have seen flour. There was no flour. She was cutting something and he was cut, and she was answering a phone in the same room where you could have deleted the evidence. That is not enough to frame anyone from either, really. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's just keep it like that and see. Can we play through the rest of the games? There are 7 of them. We are already at the 1 hour and 12 minutes mark. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I have to go soon. Fate of the Earth. Game Maker Studio 2. Move space to start. Alright, that's simple enough. Oh wow. He's getting up he's way too old for that child. Boy, welcome to the forest. Oh my god, really. You must be new here. My name is Frederick. Don't call me Fred. I skipped that. I'm not a big reader. So here we are. We started in the middle of the room. Did I get a banana phone on sudden? I think I got a banana phone. So the rooms are kind of weird. How you go between them. It makes no sense whatsoever. Do you have the phone? So we have C there. I think I saw K down in the down right corner. C, U, Q, C, U, Q, K, C, U, Q, K, A. I'm sorry, wait. How stupid can one be? C, U. So is it Quack? I mean, how do I enter the code? Yeah, what's the code? Yeah, how do I know the code, I think. K, A, Q. That's a U, right? That's a U. That's a C. How do I enter the code to the rocket? I'm trying to write the word Quack. Can it be anything else? Like, doesn't really make sense for it to be anything else. Doesn't make any sense for it to be Quack either. But I mean, could be C U A K. Is there a README file? No. Fate of the Earth. Can we go into like the forums and see sort of what's going on here? That was a very slow internet now. What's going on here? So GMC Jam. I suppose we could go into like the games topic and search for Fate Earth. Was it Earth something? Earth, I think. Earth. Nothing about Earth, was it? What was it? What's the game of? Fate of the Earth. Earth. Fate. Nothing, okay. Next page, nothing either. Fate. No? Okay, never mind. That's weird. What am I playing? So yeah, I can't progress anymore. That was the end of it. Um, so yeah, I mean I found everything. I think it might end soon there, but yeah, that's as far as I got. I'm sorry. Restory by Iron Games. See if we can play through them all. And this will not work because it's full screen. It will be like this. So we'll have to restart it. New game continue. Okay, so here we go. Wow, that's a hefty jump. I'm not a huge fan of how the view is working. It's not at all smooth. It's very, very annoying. It makes you motion sick. How do I interact with this? Do I press it? Do I? E, okay. So there we are. So yeah, the view. You should have had another method of fixing the view. Not really sure how you have best have done it. You could have a object following the player. There's something weird about like the jump seems to be in two phases because the view goes up a bit quicker in the end, which is sort of weird. Never seen any platform game or anything do this before. Is that supposed to be dangerous? Yeah, it was. Wow, that is dangerous. Wow. We are running out of hit points. We're being chased by a lot. Like this jumping it feels just so awful when you jump. Makes you totally motion sick. Oh wow, yep, he stopped. Thank fuck for that. This is cool. I'm sorry, what? Did I have my brain exploded? Okay, how do I use that ability though? So wow, this is really, really loud. Holy shit. Can these hurt me still? I guess. I'm uncertain how the time stopping thing works. It seems to be limited to a certain amount of time. There's just so much noise when you stop time. Can I get through here even? Okay. I can. Oh no, really? Yeah, so this should have been programmed, preferably. I think I'm done there. Oh, look, there was something I could have done with F as well. There was the controls. Controls would have been good to present somewhere other than escape. But yeah, the view is abysmal. It's just dauntingly uh, just disorientating. I had a very hard time playing the game based on how the camera followed the player, and I have never seen anything like it in a platformer game before. Uh, Other than that, it's pretty cool. You should have lowered the noise and of the time stop into the same volume that the rest of the game had. Not really sure how you played the game yourself and didn't react to that. Other than that, it's a cool little game. I mean, it's very messy. Everything is just placed out there. Like, here's 100 slicers in a row, and here you have 5 ghosts and 2 paintings chasing you across the field, and suddenly the map is over. So it's very randomly put together, and you can flip gravity with switches. Yeah, I mean, it's about having fun. So I guess you can do whatever you want, but it's a bit messy. Uh, but yeah, try to get the consistency going. You are my ability by Sheep Wink. Oh wow. Steal a monster's ability by killing it. Fly, hold left mouse click to start game, space, hold combo. This is a very messy screen here. Apologies for providing a stripped down version. This is very hard to read. Uh, is it only the mouse? Was it? Forgot. As soon as I left this enter screen, I forgot about controls. Am I supposed to run? I do like how the damage seems to be tied to the momentum somehow. Might be wrong. Or is it? I'm not really sure how the attacking works. I think it's based on what's next in this. Like, what are these? I have no idea what these are. I also have no idea if the game is going to go anywhere from this, or if it's just going to be this all the time. This is pretty pointless. Is there a losing condition? Are they not allowed to reach the middle? Yeah, flying is a bit buggy. Doesn't really seem to be a losing condition, and you health steal from them, I think. So the losing condition is me running out of hit points, which is never going to happen. I do like the animation, I do like the graphics. I am very confused with like what it's going for. Did I lose hit points there when he got through? I think I might have done that. I'm just sort of running around here trying to take some damage. Because when I get these, I think I heal myself. Or maybe not. I have no idea how this is. It knows something you don't. I mean, it might be that you don't know your next attack, but it doesn't know your next attack either. And I just got full hit points. All right, cool. So yeah, it's well animated and kind of cool, but there's nothing to it. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. So that's a shame. Overdue by Relic and Zacharyandrews. Zacharyandrews. Let's see here. What was it called? Overdue? Overdue. Here we go. So let's see if we can get full screen. Now it just goes way too small. Distant visitor arrives on this planet looking for unknown truths about unknown secrets. Okay. That's the camera. How do I jump? I jump. Okay. This is like the audio. I'm not sure if you can even hear me because the audio is so freaking loud. It's incredibly loud. It's very, very like there's so much static noise to it. I would have preferred if the mouse wasn't bound to a circle, rather free to move around. I don't see why it should be bound to a circle, really. Like I get that this is how he aims, but could have just made the circle bigger. Like it makes sense if you're using a I wanted to die. I just wanted to see what happened. Is it over? No, it crashed. Alright, did my computer crash as well? No, froze my entire there. There was a easy jam play mode. Let's play that. So yeah, this is my gas, is it going down by just running? Why is it always going down by shooting? So my jump and shooting mechanics are tied together. Because it kind of sucks to have to wait to be able to jump. Doesn't really contribute anything to the game, in my opinion. I mean, I guess you could say that it sort of becomes an interesting trade-off mechanic, jumping or shooting, but the game isn't all that much about jumping. So yeah, that's hold escape to quit. Alright, there we are. Yeah, it's like there's not all that much going on for it. It's tying the jumping mechanic to the shooting mechanic, I think is wrong because it sort of limits you. It doesn't really put all that much flavor to it. It just makes it more annoying to move around the map. I think it needed something else going on for it rather quickly because it grew very tiresome rather fast. But it was well drawn and it was well animated and yeah, I'm not sure how it fit the theme at all, but maybe I quit too early. So let's play Drug Dealer Simulator by Kantros. We have 3 more games to play through. We have like, yeah, we have like 20 minutes to do it. I skipped too much here. Touch the real clients. Wait, want to touch them? Is that how drug dealing works nowadays? Find clients. Pull out. Is this about touch? Pull out and put away gun. Is this? Can I even upload this to YouTube with this music? Is this? Do you have the copyright to this song? Otherwise, I am fucked. You were arrested. Don't press R to restart, but press P to restart? What's going on? So the police are very quick to run with their guns towards me. Oh, that's because I have my gun out. The depth alignment isn't here at all. You have a bad... Oh, he dodged it. I have no idea what's going on here. Yo, my supplier just went down so weird. Need a huge shipment, big briefcase full of money for you to trust me. Yeah, I guess. How do I... What the game... I don't get what the game is about. I was supposed to touch the fake house? These are all... These assets all seem to be... like... taken from somewhere else. You're arrested. Tab fight client. Okay, so I was just walking around aimlessly. How do I know if they're undercover or not? That's sort of the theme, I guess. I can shoot her and kill that client. That's a pretty dumb idea. Yeah, so I guess I could have walked into them and just hoped that they were clients. Not sure how I was gonna separate them from the undercover police, but I guess that's sort of the difficult with drug dealing in real life as well, right? So very authentic. Let's play the last two games here. FAZIL by Cloaked Games. Might have three games actually. FAZIL, Cloaked Games, and Joseph Ellis and FAZIL. Okay, so got to name the game after himself. Story mode. Oh wow, this is gonna take a while. Am I gonna sit through a lot of this?
Hello and welcome to FAZIL, your home for surviving Armageddon. Due to unforeseen circumstances that everyone saw coming, the world has ended. Please take a brief moment of silence to commemorate everyone you knew and loved. If you were smart, you'd have realized that you can't talk right now. Don't worry, that is a normal side effect of prolonged suspended animation, as is memory loss, any spatial neglect, and death. Your voice should return in 12 to 14 business days. Now to business. My job is to ensure the safety.
I don't really want to sit through this. It's a bit too slow for a playthrough of all the games. It's not my kind of game.
Due to the gross incompetence of the flesh sacks, I mean humans, that made me, I have fallen into disrepair and have woken you up to perform maintenance. My programming requires that I make sure you remember how to do your job. Please proceed onward. In order to complete a circuit, you must connect the signal from the power diamond to the circle receptors.
This is I want to play this. I don't want to have to sit through.
Now I know this next step may seem difficult, so I'm gonna say it slowly. Click and drag a tile to slide it.
Yeah.
Similar to me when I watch videos of kittens. Now for an exercise in critical thought. If some tiles cannot be moved, it stands to reason that some tiles can't be... Oh yeah, you can't talk.
They can be rotated.
Some tiles cannot be rotated.
I came from there.
Alright, that should be enough information that even your caveman brains could be able to repair the rest of my circuits. I'll be keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't mess things up. You can't ruin this for me. Go ahead and go to the right to the next circuit.
So this one has to be in the middle? Not really sure how that one works. have played too many games today to sit through one of these. This is just too much thinking for the moment. So this is the one triggering the green. This one sort of has to go. Like, how do I get green through all? Do I have to put green power into every single piece of it? Is that how it works? Now there's green in every. This one has to be in the middle then. Stands to reason these ones can't be rotated nor activated. I can't swap places, so I need to. If I had this one here, that'd be fine, but I can't really get it there, can I? Okay, I guess. There we go.
Okay, we're on the right track here. If you just keep following this line, I'll be at full power in no time. Or a lot of time, considering you're the one messing with my circuits. I've already used enough processing power on this conversation with you, so I'm gonna let you handle this one on your own. Huh, you finally did it.
It's pretty fast, isn't it?
I was able to calculate the eigenvalue of a Mobius strip and reorganize my top 3,000 movies list. Number 1 is in fact the 2007 family fantasy movie Istamagorium's Wonder Emporium. That's not an opinion, it's just the truth. This is the penultimate circuit that we must prepare.
Penultimate circuit, that's good information, right? That's pretty good. This one can only go upwards, otherwise it doesn't make any sense. This one cannot be rotated either. It has to go upwards. I mean, it could go like this, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's how it's supposed to work. So we get this one down there. And we get that. Cannot push that further away. Shit. This one, yeah, it has to be down here. Alright, well, I think we have to start with the up one. Then the right one. It's just that I can't get it all the. Oh, this one can be moved, can it? Yeah, that can be moved. All right, that makes more sense now. We can't get. All right, so we need to sort of move things around a bit. So I'm not really sure how. I want to get one of those rotatables up there. I want to get this one up here. Restart it. So this, I mean, I can rotate this one, but it doesn't really make any sense to rotate this one because it has to go up. And then I can do that. This one can't be rotated, it can be moved however. Meaning that the only possible way to win this map is to have this one there. No. I don't understand this one. I don't quite understand this one. Like, how am I supposed to do it? I don't see it. Guess if we could like get something else down there, but I'm not really sure how that would be possible. There's no way to get this block to any other block than these two spots, I believe. These can't be moved. What? No. Yeah, so that's the end of my run, I think. So 1 out of 12 that I have. Is this the penultimate one of this room? Are there more levels? Like, if I put this here and I put that, this will not go in. Like, how do I? Can I get like, that doesn't wrap. I am lost. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. I am so stupid. Okay, so that's the end of the game. I'm glad it started because I was about to quit it in the start. There should be an option to skip all the lengthy dialogue because it has nothing to do with the game if you just want to play it. I mean, if you want to have the attached story to it, which you don't really need to enjoy it at all. Normally, I would say if you need the story to even comprehend the game, then by all means don't have it skippable. But if it's not, if it's just flavor and nothing else, then it should really be skippable. But yeah, it's a cool game. This is the Box of Schrödinger, which is my game, so I don't have to play it. And this is Decisions by Pinkuchu. Let's play this last one. Welcome, Space to Continue. You're about to journey into the afterlife. You may want to rewatch some of the most defining moments of your life and decide whether to respond with hate, compassion, or fear. Click on your colleague companions when you... Okay. Here we go. We have to walk along this thing. If we hit the walls, we get stuck, and the monitors just goes bananas. These assets are taken from somewhere. They're clearly not fitting together in any way. I think I might be wrong, but it really looks like it. Like everything's just tossed together. The mouse sensitivity, is my mouse being crazy? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it was. Never mind. I thought the mouse sensitivity was altered. It would have been weird. This is some kind of maze. Maybe. Not sure. So you can just check if the place is free, and if it's not free, then don't let me move into it. Because right now I'm getting stuck in the walls, and the hitboxes could have been like rounded on the corners, like grass. Here we are. Came through. Hey, freak. I will be sad because I got bullied. to go up here? No? Sad. Okay, so I follow. Where do I follow? So that's I don't know, man. This is probably as long as I'll play this. It's a bit buggy. I understand the idea. I don't understand how it's tied to the theme at all. Uh, but it's rather messy. I get stuck in things all the time. Uh, um, and I'm it's like just a little messy overall. Can't believe how selfish of a child you are. I don't. Um, yeah, that's the end of that. So yeah, it needs some audio. It needs to have better collisions. Just check if there's a wall there. If it's not, let the player move. Otherwise, don't let them move, and you'll get rid of the sticking to wall effect. Um, the flashbacks were a bit like weird as well. How they zoomed out all the way and sort of left me lost for a while before I realized I had to click space on the little white box in the top. So yeah, overall a little unfinished and a little unpolished, but it's a cool idea. That makes it the final game of my playthrough. Thank you very much for watching. I will look forward to the next jam, but right now I am done playing games. Woo boy.